How's it going, everybody? Oliver here for Eye Influence. Today, let's just get right into it. Let's talk about the best set of computer glasses that you can get under 40 bucks. So the three that we're going to be looking at today are the Gammaray, found in this case, the Jns Vision, found in this case, and the Spektrum, found in this case. And we're just going to get right into it. We're going to be looking at three different categories. We're going to look at the BPF, which is how much blue light it can filter out, the frame quality, and the lens quality. Let's get right to it. Let's go. All right, so let's start by just taking a look at these glasses. Let's open them up. Let's start with the Gammarays, okay? So that is the Gammaray. Let's try these on. All right, so this one, you can see the anti-glare going across there. That's gonna be completely normal on any set of computer glasses that you get. They typically have like a bluish anti-glare coating on there. Has a little bit of an amber tint. Nothing quite like a gunner lens, of course. This is pretty light. All right, let's open up the Jns Vision. All right. So the Jns Vision, they have these spring hinges. It's like a matte black finish or semi-matte black finish. Okay. So I'd have to say that the Gammaray and the Jns Vision probably have the glasses that look the best in terms of the style, at least between the ones that we're looking at. Of course, all three of these brands have different frame models that they offer in different styles and a few other options, but we're really just basing it off of the frames that they have to offer that are under $40, okay? So here we go. We got the Jns Vision. All right, now let's have a look at the Spektrum. Got it. All right, Spektrum. All right, so this is a nice one. Has also a, well, this one has a matte black temple with a glossy black front with some matte red on the inside. Okay, right. What do you guys think about that anti-glare? Just about as much as the others, I'd have to say. I'll get to the lens quality in a little bit. All right, so let's start talking about the difference between these, rating them according to three different categories. First, let's talk about the BPF, which is how much blue light it's going to filter out. It's going to be a percentage. I'll get to that in a second. The second thing is going to be the frame quality. The last thing is going to be the lens quality. Okay, so let's start with round number one, the BPF. So if we were going to base this competition or this comparison strictly off of the BPF, then Jns Vision is going to win right off the bat because according to their website, I don't have anything to verify this. They all seem to keep out just about the same amount of blue light, but according to their website, their lenses filter out 90% of blue light. And that's quite a bit. That is quite a bit of blue light to be filtering out. And considering it has almost a completely clear lens, I got to give them props if they are in fact filtering out up to 90% of light. I do not have a way to verify that. I got to say that I might have my doubts about 90% because most of the 90% blue light filtering lenses are going to have much more color to it or a more pronounced anti-glare, which I guess this one does have a bit of a noticeable anti-glare coating on there, but not too much blue coming off of it. So according to their website, it is going to filter out 90% of blue light. So the other two, the Gammaray and the Spektrum, are going to filter out 50%. Not bad. You don't need 90%, but still, if we're going to rate it just off of the BPF, then round number one is going to go to Jns Vision. Round number two, we're going to be looking at frame quality. Now, all three of these are going to be okay. Now, you are going to get what you pay for. We're not going to compare it to something that you're going to pay maybe $150, $200 for at your optical shop near you, or for some of these higher end computer eyewear manufacturers like Gunnar or Felix Gray, Blue Shark, and quite a few others that are out there that make more of a premium frame along with their premium lenses. We're looking at, of course, products that are all under $40, so you are going to get what you pay for. So the first thing that we're going to look at here is going to be the Gammarays. Now, the Gammaray, I could tell that the frame front is what we call a mold injected. So that just means that you have a mold, you inject the plastic into it, you essentially pop it out, you polish it, you ship it out onto the lens area. It's essentially the fastest way to mass produce frames, and cheap frames are typically done this way. So the Gammarays feel just like that mold injected plastic. So it is flexible. I don't think that it's going to break easily, but nonetheless, you could feel it in the plastic that it's not the best of quality. Though I will say that that doesn't mean that it's not comfortable, because I was wearing these and I actually found these to be quite comfortable because they do have a little bit of flex on here. You won't be able to adjust these. I'll just say that, because it does not have a metal rod going through the temple. And this is essentially just going to stay the way that it is. So if when you get these glasses, you feel like they're slipping down your nose, that might get annoying, and you're going to have a very hard time adjusting the temples on here. So just be aware of that. As for the Jns Vision, they do have spring hinges on here, which is, in a way, it's a nice touch. But I will say that the number one thing that breaks on a set of glasses that I see on a regular basis is the spring hinge. It's not going to be breaking in the middle. It rarely breaks anywhere on the temple. It always breaks in the hinges. So, you know, take it for what it's worth. It's nice to have a spring hinge because it puts less pressure on the side of your head, but at the same time, that is probably more likely to break eventually. You know, I have no idea how many extensions this spring is going to be able to take before it eventually ends up breaking. Now, another thing that I want to mention is the slightly uncommon adjustment that these glasses come with. You can see how they bow inward. Typically glasses, well, this one isn't really all that much better. You can kind of see how the Gammas are also doing that, but the Jns Vision have quite a bit of a bow action going there, whereas the Spektrum temples are pretty parallel to each other, and that's a bit more common for the temples to be parallel to each other like this. It tends to be more comfortable. Sometimes when the temples are bent in like this Jns Vision, now the springs are probably going to make up for this, but whenever it's bent in like this, you're putting an uneven amount of pressure across the side of your head here, right? You would generally want it to be pretty even. You don't want it to be pressing. And this one here is going to put a bit more pressure. You could possibly adjust this. It does look like you can adjust that, whereas you cannot adjust the Spektrum, not easily at least. But what I like about this one is the comfort. It doesn't feel like it puts an uneven amount of pressure on the side of my head. And even though this one does not have a spring hinge, the temples are really nice and flexible. They don't lose their shape. I wore these, I found them really comfortable. So out of the three, I will have to say that I like the Spektrum in terms of the frame quality, because I do think that it's going to last longer. The Jns Vision is going to be a very close second though, but since we have to choose a winner, it's going to have to go to the Spektrum. Number 3 is going to be the lens quality. Now, there are a couple of things that you're just going to have to take my word for here as an optician that's dealt with different types of glasses throughout 15 plus years that I've been in this industry. And certain things you just learn to distinguish by feel. So much like I was talking about the Gammarays, when I felt it, it just felt cheap. That's because I have something to compare it to. I know what a good quality frame should feel like in the temples, hinges, the frame front, just a few different things that you get from feeling frames for years and adjusting them and knowing what to expect from a good quality frame and a cheap one. So same thing's going to go for the lens quality. You're going to have to take my word for it when I say that the Gammarays, they just smudge up so easily. It's crazy. It doesn't take much for these lenses to get dirty. I felt like I was cleaning them all the time in the time that I was putting it to a test. Though the frame was comfortable and I don't think it's going to break easily, but the lenses, yeah, they're just, you know, they just look like they were smudging all the time. I had to clean these all the time. And also, not only did I have to clean it all the time, but it didn't clean very easily. It did take a little bit of effort to get all those fingerprints off of there. The Jns has a much better coating. You know, you are paying about $24 for the Jns Vision versus $12 for the Gammaray. But this one has a slightly better coating, not because it stays clean longer, because it does smudge just as easily, but it cleans faster and easier than the Gammaray lenses. So that is something that I think is worth noting, because if you are going to be cleaning the lenses, you want it to just be a couple wipes on the lens and get it clean. So yeah, the Jns Vision has a better coating than the Gammaray, though I must say that I think the anti-reflective coating really is what's going to be making these lenses easy to clean or not easy to clean. The anti-reflective coating on the Spektrum glasses is superior to the Jns and especially to the Gammaray. No doubt that is superior, way superior to the Gammaray. And I wanted to show the Gammaray frames more love because they're only 12 bucks. That's a bargain, right? And it looks like they've had like thousands of reviews, but nonetheless, their coating is not up to par. You know, I think that there should be a minimum standard quality on the coatings, and unfortunately, I just don't think that the Gammarays have it. The Spektrums do really good coating. I like the way it cleans. I'm not saying that it doesn't get dirty, but it gets smudgy less than the Gammaray and the Jns, and it cleans easier than all the rest. So that's a big, big plus for me. So the winner of round number 3 is Spektrum. They just have a better lens coating, easier to clean, smudges less than the rest. And at $39, they probably cost a bit more because of the quality and the coating. And the frame is, like I said, just a little bit better than the Jns. Not by far though, it's very, very close. Only because we have to name a winner will I say that the Spektrum is gonna win in the frame category and now in the lens quality categories. Okay, so with all of that information, now that we know that the blue light filtering portion of the competition is gonna go to Jns Vision, and then the frame quality portion is gonna go to Spektrum, and then also the lens portion is going to Spektrum, I have to say that I'm gonna name the winner of the best computer glasses under $40 is going to go to the Spektrum glasses that I got from Amazon. You could buy it off of their website, but I'm just saying, chances are, you're like me, when you're shopping for things, you generally will start on Amazon. But once again, you could always go directly through their website. The Jns Vision and the Spektrum both have good websites, easy to navigate. Show me some other models that you have, a catalog that's easy to browse, an ordering process that is simple and current and modern, you know. So, okay, I understand if maybe your entire catalog isn't on Amazon, but I could find it on your website. Thank you, Jns Vision, and thank you, Spektrum, for living in 2018 and providing us, the consumer, with an easy way to browse your products. Gammaray, I have no idea what you're doing, but this is 2018. How do you not have a website? As for the Jns Vision and the Spektrum, both of these manufacturers have different frame options to choose from, very trendy, very stylish ones, and they're all at a very good price point. So once again, the winner of my favorite or best computer glasses, or blue light filtering glasses to be more specific, is going to be the Spektrum eyewear glasses that I got off of Amazon. This is going to be the model S117_M, and it's a good frame. You may like the shape of the others better, but nonetheless, I think that this frame and this lens is going to be something that you'll be happy with for quite a while. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Visit iinfluence.org. I have the complete article with much more detail on our website. On our website, you're also going to find a lot more resources and information to help you take care of the health of your eyes and the quality of your vision. So once again, I am Oliver for iInfluence. Thank you so much for watching this video. Our goal is to help you see, focus, and enjoy the moment. Thank you very much. Have an awesome day.